you've been a bowler's coach, so certainly that's the image you now have after SRH. We're going to give you a grid, and you're going to pick 5 bowlers out of those. So I think you've got the grid with you. I've got the grid here with me. Let's go row 1 in that grid.
Okay, row 1. I'm going with Narayan.
Right. You had Ashwin, Narayan, Jadeja, Shakib, Nabi. You've gone Sunil Narayan. You said you wanted a slightly mystery kind of bowler. You've got Chahal, Rashid, Zampa, Tahir, Kuldeep. You've got 5 wrist spinners. They're once a lefty.
Do I need to answer that one?
Are you picking Rashid then?
Yeah.
Okay, there you go. Okay.
I've got my 2 spinners locked away. As it turns out, I've got 2 spinners of mystery.
You've got a lot of left-handers coming up. Your next row is Bolt, Stark, Behrendorff, Amir, Mohammad Amir, and Sheldon Cottrell.
I'm going with Stark. I think Stark's his strike rate in T20 cricket or any format is phenomenal. Even though he hasn't played a lot of T20 cricket over recent years, I think Amir has played about nearly 10 times more games than what Stark has, and he's got a very impressive record as well. But I'm sticking with what I know, and I'd go with Stark.
The next 2 are probably trickier because they're all right-handers. There's some very good bowlers there. Bhuvi and Bumrah, both in that list. I know you like Bhuvi. I know you admire Bumrah. Dale Steyn, Pat Cummins, Tim Southey.
Yeah, it is a difficult one. But Bhuvi, I've got a huge soft spot. I've got a huge soft spot for him. But I'm going with Bumrah because I just think he is so unique. He is a brilliant finisher. He also has the ability to knock over quality players at the top. I'm not saying any of those other bowlers haven't got that ability, but I think there's just something very unique and special with Bumrah that just puts him a step above the rest.
Yeah, just check your WhatsApp. There's a message from Bhuvi in there. Okay, you've got Shami, Archer, Malinga, Rabada, and Ferguson.
Well, if we're picking a side that spans over the last 10 years, so I'm getting this particular player at his best, hands down Malinga. I just think that today,
Archer,
I think I'd lean towards Archer.
But Malinga is something else. I mean, like morally, what was it with all the Sri Lankans? They all played with a smile, that generation.
Yeah, and the other thing, Harsha, with the Sri Lankans also is that they're allowed to embrace who they are. And what I'm referring to there is that technically who they are. So if a Malinga came through our system in Australia, he would have been, well, they would have attempted to change his technique, because the thought would have been, well, you can't bowl the ball like that. You've got to get over the top and present the seam over the top and not do it from the side. So he may have been lost to the game, who knows? But that's what I enjoy about the subcontinent as a whole, is that the uniqueness is embraced.